Hello there guys, how you all doing? Welcome back to the Ultimate RTG. What is this then? 25 wins, 12 games remaining. The best start that we've had in the weekend league and on the road to glory account so far, and that allowed me to go on to have the best ever finish. So on the Friday, well, by the way, the reason why I'm showing you the last games of the weekend league is I was asked to do this, so if you want to see it in the future, drop a like on the video and it allows me just to one-on-one speak to you guys about the team, the custom tactics, what went wrong, what went right. So if you do like it, then yeah, please do let me know. One thing I will say though is I started on the Friday, we had 5 games and it was shocking. I just had to stop playing. I wanted to get to like 10-15 wins. I just stopped playing. It was way too slow for me. On the Sunday I had 27 matches remaining. And oh my, it felt so good. I really enjoyed myself. I actually enjoyed myself because the game was so responsive and I knew that if I made a mistake, it would be myself to blame because I've made an error and that allowed my opponent to score. So that was just, it was a breath of fresh air really. I picked up a good run of form and we went on to finish with 35 wins, which is great. So close to top 100, and a couple of these losses that I want to share with you, I'm a little bit annoyed with myself and the way I'm defending. I'm starting to play like it's FIFA 17 again. When the gameplay is sped up, I just get so excited and I lose all composure because of how quick I can respond. So I'm always wanting to win the ball back as soon as possible. So with the way I defend, instead of me holding like a back line, a strong back line, I'm so reckless and I'll pull my centre backs out of position. And having watched back the clips while I was editing, I need to cut that out of my game. If I'm wanting to really push in and stay consistent in the top 100, it's my defending that I need to work on. In the attack, yet there's still room for improvement. I want to learn like some of the techniques that you can just drop your shoulder and get acceleration. There was one match actually, I don't have it recorded. I think it was either Gabriel Jesus or it must have been Del Piero, one of the two. I was running through on goal and I must have maybe flicked the stick while pressing a button. I accidentally did this and I got an insane, like, I think it was a sprint boost. It was a sprint boost I've never seen before. Maybe the game just glitched out, I don't know what it was. It felt really good and I completely did my opponent with that. So there is still stuff that I need to learn myself with the game. Just those few techniques here and there that will make the difference in a game. It might get me the extra win there or here or there and it will put me into the top 100. But defending is definitely something that I need to improve on. I love to put on the pressure, but it's making sure that I'm not opening myself up at the back. The left hand side though with this team, I did say that I was wanting to completely change it up. We're so close to the top 100, I don't think it's a good idea to get rid of the whole team instead of like, I think bringing in upgrades is what we should do right now. Looking at that left hand triangle, you've got David Alaba, Boateng and Vidal. Who could I replace them with? Like seriously, they're the best on the game right now for me. You've got David Alaba who is up there. I would actually go as far to say he is the best left back option. He can shoot, he can get up the field, he has the pace, he's brilliant, and even the dribbling. And Boateng, that is a real quality defender. I didn't really like him so much last FIFA, I didn't use him at all. This game, he's brilliant. He makes a few mistakes, like inside the box, I gave away a couple of penalties, but that was my fault, I should have just held off. For the most part though, he's going to be a beast. And with Arturo Vidal, one thing I like about his game is for me, in the 4-2-3-1, I'm very attacking, I've got my speed up to 65, my chance creation to 70, so everything is flowing, I'm throwing a lot of people up to be creative, and what I need from Vidal is when I'm getting caught on the counter, if he can track back for me and just break up the play like that, he is a master of it. He uses his aggression, his strength, and I think someone like Nainggolan would suit me as well because he would push on, help the play, and then drop back. So I'm even considering maybe dropping Kante. Don't get me wrong though, at the start of the game, I was all for like physical players, and I didn't even want to use Kante. Having gone back to someone of his quality with the interceptions, the stamina, he's very good. He actually is solid. The problem with him though is when he does push on, he can't score goals. So Nainggolan, he might be the better alternative for me. So we could have Nainggolan, Manolas, and I don't think Florenzi is really that good on the game. I could be wrong, I haven't used him that much, maybe once or twice. and I wasn't taken back by him. Whereas Kyle Walker, we made that improvement, well, made that upgrade in the last episode, and he was a monster. He even scored a goal. He literally just ran through and scored a goal for me. Valencia or Walker? I think it's Valencia. Walker, sorry. No, I think it's Walker. Very close though. It all depends on what you're really wanting from your team, and if you're needing some chemistry. Either go for Valencia or Walker, you're not going to get disappointed. David De Gea though, one of the losses that I want to speak about, you've probably already seen it. I was up against someone who was using stat cards, Ninja Skirtles. I've beaten him in divisions before, so that made it even worse because I knew myself that I had the quality to come away with the result. And in the match, I should have played a lot better than I did. I was a little bit unfortunate though, some of the rebounds that went in his favour. And then we had David De Gea, who literally, he had a bad shot. He took a bad shot and it was going wide. And De Gea actually stuck out his leg to save it and then it went underneath him. That's FIFA 18 for you. So that was one of the losses that if we could have got, maybe we would have pushed into the top 100. But even 36 wins, I don't think that it would have been enough. Even though we finished on 35, if we got 36, I think skill rating and skill points, we wouldn't have had enough. So that's fine. Like, we're making progression though, slowly but surely. If we can just pick up a few more wins, we will get into the top 100 eventually. So I'm a little bit disappointed though, because I thought that this weekend it was it, and if we could get maybe a couple more wins, we would have got into top 100 monthly. But there's always next month. So with the team going into next weekend, I think that what I'm going to do is keep the left hand side triangle, so Alaba, Boateng and Vidal. And the rest of the team, if you want to give me your advice, I don't really mind dropping any of those players. I love Kante. Oh, sorry, Del Piero I want to keep. Del Piero is staying in the side. Oh, and speaking about Del Piero, this weekend, he absolutely turned up and he was on fire in every match. One thing I'm worried about now is if we unlock the Prime card and just lock in all those coins, I'm scared that he's not going to play as well as the 87, because that pace, I felt the difference there, and the way he was getting into those goal scoring positions, and his finishing is OP anyway. If his prime card, we're going to unlock him anyway. You guys voted in the last episode. I think it is a good idea because we're going to get the packs back, and who knows, we could pack like an icon just from those packs themselves. Del Piero, if he's not as quick, and I feel that it's causing me problems, I might even just invest in pace cards. Like, genuinely, I'll put on like a pace card every single game on the prime card. That would be filthy. Having Del Piero prime quality stats with pace. Oh dear, am I really going to do that? I think so. Like, I might, depending on how much they are. I can adapt to Del Piero anyway, so it's all good. Don't worry about it. So yeah, this one will be sold very soon, but his record for me is unreal. Like, seriously, from a cam position, well, to be honest with you, I say it like I don't really get that many goals with my cam. My whole play is built up on my cam overlapping, so yeah, he's going to get goals, but I think he finished on like 55 games, 67 goals. I'll show you after the clips anyway. Del Piero is my favorite card in the game, so he's going to be introduced to every single team that I build. It's in the attack though that I need some recommendations. I don't know how many coins we're going to have. David De Gea I don't mind selling to then get the link to Boateng with Neuer. That's fine, we can get chemistry another way, or even if we don't use Neuer, we could bring in somebody else to save coins. But De Gea is quality. I know that he made a mistake in that game where I came up against someone who was using stat cards. He is the best keeper to go for personally. I haven't used Neuer yet, but De Gea for me right now is the best keeper. The centre back position though, I love Bailly. I think he's an absolute glitch. He's going to cheat for you and get those tackles in. I'm looking to maybe bring in a little bit more quality. I hope that we can stretch to an icon. Ferdinand I would like, but I want Laurent Blanc. I really want Laurent Blanc. I came up against him in foot draft and he was an absolute brick wall. My opponent didn't even do anything. Like, he didn't actually do anything. He was just standing still and I couldn't get through him. So that's who I want. Or even Maldini. How much is Maldini? Oh god, I'm getting ahead of myself because we don't have that many coins to work with right now. What I do have planned though is this week I'm going to smash out squad battles. I don't personally like playing it myself, but if I can put up with it and at least play the 4 games every single day, so it's not like I've got 8 games stacked up that I'm needing to play. That's what puts me off really, because I don't keep up to date with it. So 4 games a day isn't that bad, and if we can get like 2004 to 2005 points on legendary every single match, then that should put us in Elite 1 or maybe push into the top 100. So I'm fine with that. Like mega packs, that will help us out, and with the coins I think that we're needing to get as many as we can, because I've not really been trading that much. I've just been playing games and learning how to really play. So hopefully the breakdown you've enjoyed. We had like 2 games that was the difference between finishing in the top 100 and not, and I wouldn't say I choked it. The last game though, I lost my head a little bit, and I was getting tired, to be fair, but that was no excuse. I needed to settle down in the game, try and get the ball in the back of the net and just not concede stupid goals, and that's one thing that I did do. I was rushing out my players, I got caught, I made silly errors, and that's what cost me the game. But even that match, I don't think that would have been enough to get into the top 100, but slowly but surely we're making progression, and I'm very happy with that. So anyway, let's go and take a look where we finished, and we've got some squad battle packs to open because I redeemed them last night. We didn't play that many, I think we finished in like silver, but we've got some packs. So as you can see, we did finish with 35 wins, which isn't top 100, but it is still very good, and it's nice to be back into the Elite 1 tier, which is just bringing better packs for the series. So hopefully you enjoy the rewards this Thursday. So overall this month we had 3 Elite 1 finishes, 34 wins, and then last weekend we fell short with 33. I like that. I think that's a really good start. And monthly, what is that saying? Oh, not previous. 136 wins. So we're in Elite 1 by quite a bit. And top 100 was 141. So not far away at all. Can we do it next month? That's why I want to really sort out the team and bring in those icons. So I was telling you guys at the start of the video that I'm wanting to bring in wingers with a little bit more pace. Alessandrini, 93 pace, that is quick. Although he's not naturally right-footed, that 4-star weak foot should be alright. And if I were to go for someone like Messi, I'd still have the same problem, you know. 20 games, 6 goals, 2 assists coming off the bench in the weekend league isn't actually that bad, and he is quality. I do like him. Del Piero, one thing I want to speak about quickly is, do you think we should wait until the monthly rewards and then use those to then put into the Del Piero SBC? Or what are the chances that we're actually going to get high rated cards that we wouldn't use ourselves? So let me know. Or what I might do actually for the next episode is put together like a concept of what we need and then work out how much it's going to cost, and then obviously we would sell this version of Del P. Looking at those stats though, 52 games, 65 goals and 33 assists. Literally the best card for me. He is so goddamn good. Hazard though, I love him in foot draft, so I'm hoping that I can replicate that in the weekend league and in division. So maybe that purchase wouldn't be so bad. How much is he? 200 or 300,000 coins. After the rewards, we should be able to afford him. And looking at some of these guys that I will be dropping, Human Son, he's lacking, like I said, that genuine pace, but he is so overpowered. Good stats there, really. Willian, I was hoping that he would get a few more goals, but a goal to game around about is decent enough. And then you've got Gabriel Jesus with just an unbelievable record like that, with the assists, the goals for 38,000 coins, an 81 rated player. You know that's overpowered. He definitely for me is the FIFA 17 Lacazette without doubt. And then Bailly, I probably would sell him. He's good though. De Gea, maybe I'd sell him if he doesn't fit in the team. And someone like Hater is actually a solid super sub. 3,500 coins, and the difference between him and Human Son is that he's better on the ball and he's quicker, and you notice it straight away. Kante, I did say that I wouldn't mind keeping him. I don't know what I want to do with the team, so send some like ideas, recommend me some players, build some teams on Foothead, Footwiz, Footbin, whatever you want to use. Tweet me at Fuji720p help me out, and let's go and open these packs. Open the gold packs and find out what we're going to get. It would be nice to be bringing those coins to the series, maybe a couple of rares or consumables. Yeah, I ran low actually this weekend. I had to invest some coins in the fitness cards, and for whatever reason they haven't gone up in price. I don't know why that is the case. Maybe eventually they will, but they are like 450 to 500 coins, which is good though. Like, I appreciate that. It allows me to pick them up for cheap. Bruma, yeah, he might sell for a couple of thousand coins, so that's decent. I might start doing the bronze pack method as well. If you do that yourselves, let me know how you're getting on, because I do want to just pick up all of those fitness cards, the contracts, and then hopefully we get lucky with a few of those players that you're needing for SBCs. We shall see. How many should I do? Maybe like 20, 30,000 coins worth of packs, and then let's find out what we're gonna get. A Newcastle badge, oh god, nah, nothing there really. If we're gonna get something today, it's from this premium gold pack. Will it be premium quality? It's not. Well, maybe. I don't think so though. French centre back. Okay, we'll take him. I think that'd be all right. For something, no, we're never going to get any use out of that card. And we got Pop-Off as well. Loftus Road and Pop-Off. And finishing it off with the mixed contracts pack. Surprise, surprise, we've got a bunch of contracts. But let me know in the comment section how you got on this weekend. Just drop it in. The wins. Did you get 29 wins, 35 wins? Let me know how you guys are getting on with the gameplay, your teams, and please do recommend me some players that we can bring in and create a full chem side. Like I said, I don't want to completely change the whole team. I want to use the triangle on the left-hand side. I still want to continue using Del Piero, but players like Jesus, I'm bored of using him, and I do want to try and better the team. So if you have enjoyed today's episode, leave a like, and I will see you very soon with some more Ultimate Team content. Team out. Peace.